Hey, how you doing? Welcome to FBTV, Freight Broker TV. My name is Mike. I'm your host, and I've got one question. Have you received your $10,000? We're going to be talking about that. That's coming up. Well, I hope you're having a good day. My name is Mike. This is Freight Broker TV. We try to get together every week, at least once, sometimes a couple of times a week with a video. We also have podcast, the radio broadcast as well. But the YouTube video, you can find this on YouTube, obviously. You can find it on the freightbrokertv.com website. And you're going to find this video as well on the FBTVinsider.com website. The Insider, you're getting a lot more information. You get the Insider content. That's going to be training videos and Insider-only videos and things of that nature. Now, we're going to be talking about that $10,000. Yeah, the $10,000 that I kind of teased with going into this. We're going to be talking to that about that in a moment. But right now, let's talk about Texas. Don't mess with Texas. We've all heard that. Laredo's getting serious. City leaders in Laredo, Texas are now requiring people to wear a face covering when they're out in public or risk a huge fine. First of the month, Laredo City Council issued an emergency ordinance in an effort to slow the spread of coronavirus. Per this order, starting at 12:01 a.m. this past Thursday, anyone over the age of 5 inside the city must wear some form of covering over their nose and mouth, such as a homemade mask, scarf, bandana, or handkerchief. Yeah, you can look cool while you're doing this when performing many activities. These activities include entering into or inside of any building open to the public, using public transportation, taxis, or ride shares, and pumping gas or fuel. Truck drivers passing through Laredo, this would mean face coverings would be required when fueling at a truck stop, entering a shipper or receiver, or entering a grocery store. If you're in violation of this ordinance, you are looking at a $1,000 fine. Wow. All right. I've been saying this for a while. Yeah, doctors, your medical personnel, they may be on the front line. And I even changed my attitude toward this. I was saying right behind them, you got the truck drivers, but really they're on the front line with the medical personnel. Last week in a podcast or radio broadcast or whatever, we talked about Tyler Carr, 9-year-old Tyler Carr. He wrote the letter, "Dear delivery man, I know you have a lot in this. No, I know you have to work a lot in this worldwide pandemic, but I wrote this letter to say thank you. Thank you for going all around the United States and delivering food to all of the grocery stores and pharmacies. I appreciate that you're still going out and driving your trucks because all of us are sitting on our butts watching TV and eating Cheetos. Once again, thank you for everything you do. Thinking of you, Tyler Carr." This is going to be pretty much an all-Texas broadcast today. Okay, we talked about the Laredo $1,000 fine. There's Tyler down in Arlington writing a letter. Matter of fact, CBS News featured his letter along with several other children. He was the only one, though, that wrote about truck drivers. Everybody else, nurses, paramedics, doctors, police officers, firefighters. But Tyler, he knows what side of his bread is buttered. He knows who brings the bread and butter, too. Well, here's something else. Watch this. This is on the Omni Hotel in Dallas, Texas. This was seen last couple of days of March. Thanks, truckers. Did you see that? Here, let me do this again. We'll loop that so you can see it again. Oh, it's going to loop on its own, isn't it? Here we go. Thanks. There's a huge sign. Look at that. Thanks. Health. Heroes. Thanks, nurses. Thanks, doctors. And here we go. Thanks, truckers. Hey, I'm not kidding. You see a truck driver out there, you need to understand they are risking their life. Now, before I get into the $10,000 that you should be able to obtain if you're self-employed, which many of you are, let's talk about what you should be doing right now. If you're a broker, maybe you're new, maybe you're experienced, it doesn't matter. Don't stop working the phones. You've got to stay on it. You know, even though a lot of your customers may have ceased operation or retooling to ship something else, there is a lot of need. Stay on the phone. Keep prospecting. Start making those sales calls. You know, right now you're making sales calls. You know, for lack of a better term, that's what we're going to call them. But you can be involved in this. You can be a hero as well. Start, you know, some of these manufacturers that are manufacturing these things that health professionals need, or the country needs as far as that goes, like hospital masks, plastic shields, face shields, other things. I'm sure the medical gloves are going to be needed as well. This is your chance to shine. You know, contact these companies, offer your services. You know, yes, you may get some loads and pick up a company here and there to be able to help during this time of crisis. But when we get on the other side, and we will get on the other side of this, you may have a customer for life. Okay, keep that in mind. So get out there and work the phone. Stay with it. Don't just hang your hat on the hook and go, well, doggone it, I guess I'll come back when all this straightens out. No, transportation's vital right now. Transportation is totally vital. All right, let's talk about the $10,000 I brought up. I've been talking about this on the radio. I've been talking about this in our podcast. And I'm talking about it now in the videos. So, Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program is now accepting applications. I've talked to my accountant about this. They say, yeah, it's a real deal, but they're not sure about the grant part of it. We'll get to that in a moment. USSBA posted the application for the loan, which is part of the United States recent coronavirus relief legislation. It's on its website at sba.gov. Economic injury disaster loans of up to $2 million that carry interest rates up to 3.75% for companies, as well as principal and interest deferment for up to 4 years. The loans may be used to pay for expenses that could have been met had the disaster not occurred, including payroll and other operating expenses. Small businesses, independent contractors, and sole proprietors. Did you hear me? Small business, independent contractors, and sole proprietors. I'm pretty sure the people that are watching this video, you fall into one of those three categories. Anyway, if you are negatively affected, which everybody is, by the COVID-19, you are encouraged to apply. Now, I getting this information from Landline magazine. That's a Landline is a magazine that the OOIDA publishes. Now, they went on to say, as part of this emergency legislation, small businesses, independent contractors, and sole proprietors can obtain an advance of up to $10,000. This advance is a grant, which means it doesn't have to be repaid, even if you are later denied an EIDL loan. Now, EIDL, again, that's short for Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, okay? Under the legislation, the SBA is required to provide this grant within 3 days of application. The EIDL program is only one of the financial assistance programs available. Matter of fact, I'm getting emails from the bank, from all kinds of different financial services, you know, encouraging us to, or as a business anyway, to apply for this loan. And even the accountant, my accountant said apply for the loan. Now, don't go out here and be silly and apply for $2 million if you don't need it. Now, if you're maybe you're a small trucking company, small fleet, yeah, maybe you need that $2 million. You know, make your truck payments or whatever to stay afloat, get you on the other side. But remember, that's going to have to be paid back, but you're getting a pretty good interest rate, 3.5%. So, but the $10,000, you know, there's a lot of small businesses, and pretty much what my accountant told me, that what the government passed was essentially for small business. Small business is the backbone of this country. And they don't want to lose the small business because small business is actually helping to keep the economy moving. And the economy, yeah, it's taking a hit, but you know what I'm getting really tired of is people playing politics. You know who you are. And if you've watched the news, you know exactly who they are too. I don't care if you're a Republican or Democrat, independent, whatever. This is not the time for political games. This is a time for the country to come together, work together, not be pointing fingers except at China. Okay? That's where we should be looking. You know, if we want to put the blame on someone, point it at China. Actually, when we get to the other side of this, I'm hoping that this country comes to its senses and the politicians do as well. I know Tom Cotton from Arkansas, he's got legislation trying to bring all the pharmaceuticals back to this country, get them out of China, which totally baffles my mind why they're there in the first place. But I expect a lot of manufacturing to come back as well. So time will tell on that, but boy, I hope so. Hey, you got a comment, question, maybe you want to leave us a message, you can do so through our regular channels that we talk about quite often. Those regular channels, FBTV at freightbrokertv.com. You can leave comments under the YouTube video. You can go to the website, freightbrokertv.com, leave a comment there. We got comment forums all over the site, no matter what you're looking at. But now we got something new for you. You can call and leave your comment, message, or question on our voicemail. Now, keep in mind that if you should call and leave a comment, message, or question on our voicemail, you are consenting to us using your comment, question, message that you left on the voicemail in one of the future broadcasts, be it on a YouTube video, be it on live broadcast video we do for the insiders, be it on our radio program, be it in our podcast. Just, understand that. But we're not going to make you sound silly. We'll make sure you come out sounding like a pro. But anyway, the number 479-668 0213. I'll put it right down here. Let me put it over here. Yeah, about right there. Okay. That's 479-668 0213. Got it? All right. Again, SBA.gov. Apply for the loan. Simple process. Answer a few questions. The questions aren't anything that will throw you. And if something does throw you, call your tax person, okay, whoever does your taxes. But, it's pretty simple. Simple process. See what happens. I mean, who knows? You may wake up in 3 days and find $10,000 sitting in your business banking account. Now, don't go out here and be silly. What I mean by that, don't try to defraud the SBA. If you're not a small business, well, you will go to jail, I'm pretty sure, for fraud. So keep that in mind, too. But there are regulations in this, and you can see it. I think you've got to be in business before the end of January 2020 or something. I don't know. You have to check it out. But anyway, go check it out. It will explain, and it will tell you if you qualify right there in the first section. So check it out. SBA.gov. All right. Go have a good day. Seriously. Not if you made other plans. Have a good day. Stay healthy. And I'll talk to you soon.